Alien abduction stories have been around for decades, capturing the imaginations of believers and skeptics alike. While many accounts follow a similar narrative of beings taking humans aboard ships for experimentation or communication, some abduction cases stand out for their strange, bizarre, or otherwise atypical details. Here are the top 10 weirdest alien abduction cases of all time, showcasing the strangest aspects of the phenomenon. One of the earliest well-documented cases, the abduction of Antonio Villas-Boas, stands out due to its unusual sexual nature. Boas, a Brazilian farmer, claimed he was abducted by humanoid beings and taken aboard a craft, where he was forced to mate with a female extraterrestrial. According to Boas, the encounter was intended to create a hybrid child, and he believed that the aliens were part of a species attempting to repopulate their race. This sexual component makes the Boas case highly atypical. Source: Flying Saucer Review, 1965. The case of Betty Andreasson is particularly strange due to its spiritual and religious elements. Andreasson reported being abducted by small gray beings who communicated telepathically and took her to a mysterious realm where she had a deeply religious experience involving symbols of Christianity. The blending of traditional alien abduction narratives with spiritual visions makes this case unique. Source: The Andreasson Affair, by Raymond Fowler, 1979. In this case, 4 men were abducted while on a camping trip in Allagash, Maine. While group abductions are relatively rare, what makes this case even stranger is the fact that all 4 men had shared memories of the event through hypnotic regression. Each man described being taken aboard a spacecraft and undergoing painful medical examinations. The shared nature of their experience is one of the reasons why the Allagash abductions stand out. Source: The Allagash Abductions, by Raymond E. Fowler, 1993. The Pascagoula incident is one of the most famous abduction cases, involving 2 men, Charles Hickson and Calvin Parker, who were reportedly taken aboard a craft by robot-like creatures with lobster claw hands. The beings' unusual appearance, particularly the mechanical and robotic features, made this encounter stand out from typical gray alien narratives. Source: UFOs and Alien Abductions, a scientific inquiry by Peter Sturrock, 1999. The abduction of Linda Cortill is notable for occurring in the middle of New York City, allegedly in view of multiple witnesses, including UN diplomats. Cortill claimed she was floated out of her apartment window by gray aliens and taken aboard their ship. What makes this case atypical is the number of alleged witnesses who saw the abduction, a rarity in most abduction reports. Source: Witnessed. The True Story of the Brooklyn Bridge UFO Abductions, by Bud Hopkins, 1996. Stan Romanek's experiences are some of the strangest due to the sheer volume of alleged contact. Romanek claimed that not only was he abducted multiple times, but that aliens left behind evidence in the form of videos, markings on his body, and even supposed hybrid children who contacted him. Romanek's case also featured strange poltergeist-like activities around his home, blending paranormal elements with UFO lore. Source: Messages. The World's Most Documented Extraterrestrial Contact Story, by Stan Romanek, 2009. Simon Parkes, a British politician, has repeatedly claimed to be in contact with extraterrestrials and even believes himself to be part alien, specifically a mantid being. Parkes's experiences are bizarre due to his assertion that he has been involved in long-term relationships with alien beings, including fathering hybrid children. His claims of dual alien-human heritage make this case particularly strange. Source: The Telegraph. Town councilor says he has fathered an alien child, 2015. Travis Walton abduction, 1975. While Travis Walton's abduction case is famous for having multiple witnesses, what makes it weird is the aftermath. Walton was missing for 5 days after being reportedly struck by a beam of light from a UFO. He later recounted being aboard a spacecraft and interacting with both typical gray aliens and more human-like beings. Walton's extended absence and the variety of beings described make his case highly unusual. Source: Fire in the Sky, by Travis Walton, 1978. The Zanfretta abduction, 1978. Pier Zanfretta, an Italian security guard, claimed to have been abducted by giant reptilian beings standing nearly 10 feet tall. According to Zanfretta, these beings were not interested in medical examinations but rather wanted to communicate. He reported multiple abductions over several years, during which the reptilians conveyed messages about their dying planet. The sheer size and appearance of these aliens, along with their focus on communication, make the Zanfretta case stand out. Source: The Zanfretta Case, Chronicle of an Incredible True Story by Reno Di Stefano, 2014. Whitley Strieber's Abductions, 1985. Whitley Strieber, a well-known author, claimed to have been abducted by non-human beings in his cabin in upstate New York. Strieber's case is odd because the beings he described were not just gray aliens, but a variety of different entities, including small blue beings and tall insect-like figures. The diverse nature of these entities, coupled with Strieber's literary background, makes this case unique in the realm of abduction narratives. Source: Communion by Whitley Strieber, 1987. While many alien abduction stories follow familiar patterns, these 10 cases stand out due to their peculiar details, including strange sexual encounters, multiple witnesses, spiritual elements, and contact with a wide range of different alien species. Whether you believe in these accounts or not, their odd and distinctive characteristics make them some of the most fascinating alien abduction cases of all time.